Okay, here we are this afternoon in Central Lending Library, and I've got with me Jenny Langley-Hoole from Speakeasy Theatre Company. Hi, Jenny.
Hello.
Can you tell us a bit more about Speakeasy?
Yeah, Speakeasy are a company based on the Saffron Lane estate. We're a theatre and education company, and we've been running since 1996. And we've worked, well, we've got three main strands of work that we have. The first being we do a lot of work in schools. Over recent years it's been a lot in primary schools, but we've worked across the board, secondary, some work in colleges as well. We have a theatre company that we help to support and run called Movers, and they are a company of adults with a learning disability. And we have a youth theatre called Act Up, which is based at Selfields Library, and it's for young people aged 7 to 19.
Great. And what kind of people are involved in the actual theatre company?
There are three core staff.
Yeah.
So Andy Reeves is our artistic director, and my colleague Bob Chrysler, he's our lead artist, and I'm the development worker for the company, and we have a network of freelancers, and we work with people from the community in Leicester, from anyone really who wants to work and do projects within theatre that will help them empower themselves and help them explore their creativity. So it can be really anyone.
Yeah. So what kind of organisations do you work with to attract people?
We have partnerships with Southfields Library, because that is where Act Up is based, and they've been brilliant in supporting us and letting us use their space for our rehearsals. We have a long-standing partnership with Ersmont's Primary School. We've been artists in residence there for, I think it's 5 years now, and often do lots and lots of projects there, and have seen a real progression in the children since we've been working with them. And we are partners with the Embrace Arts at the RAC, which are partners with running Movers Theatre Company. So they're kind of our main partners as it stands, and then often if we're doing a project, then we'll make a new partnership with someone, and it'll last for the length of that project, and then we'll move on to another project.
Great. And what projects have you worked on in Leicester?
Well, the two main projects, that we have as Act Up and Movers, and they're based in Leicester. So Act Up is based in Saffron, Ersmont's and Ayleston, and Movers is for anyone with a learning disability who's in Leicester or Leicestershire. But Movers do tend to tour as well, so they've been around Leicester, around Leicestershire, and further afield. They've been up to Louth in Lincolnshire and over to Wolverhampton and stuff, so that's quite sprawling, that project. Other projects, we've worked a lot in lots of different schools across Leicester. Movers were involved in the Special Olympics last year in the opening ceremony, so that was very much a big focus for Leicester. But a lot of our stuff is based in the Leicester locality. But the projects that we do are many and varied.
That's really good. Obviously the schools have just gone back, so are you looking to develop any projects at the moment?
Yeah, we've just sent out a mail-in just before the schools broke up for summer to all the schools in the region, really, just letting them know about what the work that we do, different workshops that we have available, and hoping that some schools are going to get in touch and book us to do some workshops with them through that. Obviously gets towards this time of year and creative partnerships tenures start to come up, and we look to get involved with creative partnerships a lot. I think it's a brilliant scheme that allows artists and schools and children to really collaborate together, which is fantastic. We are looking at a lot at the minute at funding for Movers and for Act Up to make sure that those projects keep happening, keep running.
Yeah. So, Jenny, can you just tell us why you think theatre is important in the community, and especially in kind of an area like Saffron, Ayers, Monsell and Ayleston?
Yeah, theatre is vital, really, and not in the sense of going and enjoying it for an entertainment purpose, but in the things that you can use theatre for. Theatre's a really brilliant tool for getting people involved and engaged in things that they wouldn't normally be engaged in. So we work with a lot of young people who may not enjoy reading and literacy and subjects around that, and don't really understand how it all works in a classroom format, but then take them out of the classroom and give them some space to explore it creatively and through theatre, and something that they become really, really passionate about. That in turn builds their confidence and their self-esteem. They feel far more able and feel far more worth for themselves, and that builds their aspirations and ambitions for the future. So it's a really important thing to have, especially in an area where there are statistics of people not having huge ambitions to go on into higher or further education. I think having something that can really give someone a passion about something is a brilliant thing.
I suspect also it's useful in bringing kind of young people together from those different areas, because often there's not many chances for people from Ayers, Monsell to mix with people from Saffron or Ayleston. Do you find that?
Yeah, definitely. And I find, I mean, we're aware that there have in the past been problems between Saffron and Ayers, Monsell in particular, with the communities not collaborating together in the past. But what we have found is that children have come to ACT UP, and that doesn't matter to them. They're all in the same boat together, and they're all enjoying something together, and it doesn't matter where they're from or what school they go to. They're all a team together, which is a brilliant thing.
Great. Jenny, are there any contact details for Speakeasy for people?
Yes, you can go on Speakeasy's website, which is www.speakeasytheatre.co.uk, or you can email myself, Bob or Andy, by either putting Jenny with a Y, Bob or Andy in front of @speakeasytheatre.co.uk.
Jenny, thanks for speaking to us today, and good luck with future events.
Thank you.